Hi students,
I'm Varun Krishna.
I'm going to teach a topic of accuracy.
So let's start accuracy in static characteristics. First topic is of accuracy. What accuracy speaks is it indicates the degree of closeness of measured value to true value. Closeness magnitude should be low. I'm repeating again. It indicates the degree of closeness of measured value to true value. Closeness magnitude should be low. Means, for an example, I will give you meter 1. I will give you here it is of a meter 1. I will give you here meter 1, meter 2. So this is my meter 1, this is my meter 2. For same input I am giving here also 4 amperes. Here also I am giving 4 amperes. On a 0 to 10 ampere scale, on a 0 to 10 ampere scale. So in this center I can make it as 5, center I can make it as 5. This meter is showing 4.2 and this meter is showing 5. Same input is same. Input is 4 amperes. Here also input is 4 amperes. So what it is showing, it is of a 5. So what is the error in this case, or closeness magnitude in this case is of actually 4. Closeness magnitude is only 0.2, but closeness magnitude is 1. Closeness magnitude is what here? 1. Closeness magnitude is what? 1. So as an observer, as a student, now you are performing an experiment in your class. So if he is asked to choose 2 meters, meter 1 or meter 2, you prefer, which meter you prefer? Whenever you give 4 amperes, if it shows 4.2, this meter only I required. So what? My conclusion is meter 1 is best meter. Meter 1 is a best meter since closeness magnitude is low. Since closeness magnitude is low. Okay, now then let's go for how it is represented. So this is what my regular question. So I had a meter named of A, B, C, D. Accuracy specification as given, plus or minus this, which is a best meter. I'm asking you. A, B, C, D, 4 meters are there. Their accuracy specification is like this. I'm asking you which is the best meter. Okay, now? So for this, now you can't say directly, but I will give 4 points. After that, you can judge. So what? So where plus or minus indication is there, lowest magnitude is highest accurate number. So where plus or minus indication is not there, highest magnitude is highest accurate number. If accuracy specification is represented as plus or minus x percentage, then it indicates pointer is showing x percentage of deviation with respect to true value. If accuracy specification is represented as x percentage, then it indicates pointer is showing x percentage of deflection with respect to true value. So from this I can mention these two are what here? These two are deviation and these two are deflection. So from my explanation, you always prefer where plus or minus indication is there you prefer lower magnitude. So you prefer plus A or B. Among A and B, A is the best. Go to that points. Among C and D, C is the best. The same points I am narrating here. The same points I narrated here. The next, was as a question. Okay, now this is actual question. So how I am framing it is the next with my points. Next, this 2 is deflection or deviation. This 2 is deviation in percentage. So this 2 is deflection in percentage. These two are deflection in percentage. So what you give basically, among A and B, which is the best? A is the best because lowest magnitude, where plus or minus lowest magnitude. You know? Then next, A, C and D, plus or minus not there. So C is the best. Okay, now the same points I would like to keep here. So let's say this is deviation in percentage, this is deflection in percentage. So I can give here as a what A, B, C, D. So for an example, what you prefer, where plus or minus is there, prefer lowest magnitude, and where plus or minus is not there, prefer highest magnitude. Okay, now the next, so what the same I am giving the same example. I'm giving 4 meters are there, na? In our example, 4 meters are there. So on a 0 to 200 ampere scale, on a 0 to 200 ampere scale, 0 to 200 ampere scale, 0 to 200 ampere scale, 0 to 200 ampere scale. So this is my A meter, B meter, C, D. So I'm not changing input. I am giving 100 amperes. I'm giving 100 amperes. So apply the 4 points here. So A is showing plus or A is showing what? Plus or minus 1% deviation. So what it is showing, plus or minus 1% showing means it is showing a value of 101 amperes or 99 amperes. So whenever you give 100 amperes, showing 99 is acceptable and 101 is also acceptable. But B, when come for plus or minus 99% deviation. So what it is showing? It is showing a value of 199 amperes for 100 amperes, or it is showing 1 ampere. It is showing 1 ampere. Deviation is of 1 ampere. Okay, now for 100 amperes, plus or minus 99% deviation means 1 should be added 99 to get 100 or 199. So it is showing. Now let's come for C. It is deflection. So what it has a plus, this has a plus or minus 99% of deviation. Now here it has a 98%. It has a 98% now. 98% of deflection. 98% of 100 is of what here? It is showing 98 amperes. It is showing 98 amperes. So once you give 100 amperes, showing 98 is acceptable. Whereas a D is showing 1% of a deflection, means it is showing what? 1 ampere. It is showing 1 ampere. So among all, if I give for you, which is best meter here? A is the best meter. A is best meter. And second C is what here? Second best. Second best. This is of a second best meter. So okay na? The next. Finally, B and D represents the same. It is showing 1 ampere here. See, B and D represents same now. Here also it is showing 1 ampere. Here also it is showing 1 ampere. I can say B and D as a same. B and D as a same, and they are worst meters. And they are worst meter. And they are worst meter. Okay now. Then next. So this is what your final conclusion is. A is the best meter, second best is that. Okay now let's go for limiting error. What is limiting error? What is limiting error? Whenever accuracy is expressed in terms of limiting error called limiting error, it is with respect to true value. You know what is true value abbreviation now? Then next, it is specified by the manufacturer. It gives a range of error, and then range of limiting error is constant for the span of the scale. What is span and what is range? What is span and what is the range? We will explain. We had a separate topic called range and span of the meter. Okay now. Then next, let's go. How to calculate a limiting error? How to calculate limiting error? So what is your range and span of an error? So what is range? So if I had a meter 0 to 10 ampere scale, so the range of it is 0 to 10 amperes. 0 to 10 amperes is my range. Then next, what is span? 0 to 10 amperes. What is span? Is of a difference between. What is span? This is a range. This is range. This is a span. Difference between maximum and minimum value. Difference between maximum and minimum value. So let's go for what is a limiting error calculation. So calculation of limiting error. Cannot go all these points. See, please, this was asked in gate 17. This worst case error name was asked in gate 17. Okay now. So what is this? Calculation of a limiting error or maximum error, maximum uncertainty. What is maximum uncertainty means? The maximum error a meter will have only this limiting error only. Okay now. Then unknown error, I can name it as a guaranteed error also. Tolerance, worst case error. Worst case error, they asked in this are all the names of limiting error only. These are all the names of limiting error only. Worst case error they asked in gate 17. So what? Add all individual errors irrespective of operation. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay now. To add individual errors in addition, individual errors means the same limiting error only. In addition and subtraction operation, they should be in magnitude. I'm repeating again, to add individual error in addition and subtraction operation, they should be in magnitude. To add individual error in multiplication and division operation, they should be in a percentage. They should be in a percentage. So let's take a small example. So let's go for a small example. So I will take example X. R1 is equal to 400 plus or minus 4. R2 is equal to 200 plus or minus 2. So finally what I will get? R1 plus R2 is equal to what here? You should add magnitudes anyway, 600. Finally, what is my conclusion is, irrespective of operation, you should add them now. That is the reason I got. Irrespective of addition operation also, you should add this limiting errors. So this particular 4 and this particular 2 are called as a, see, observe here, this particular 4 and 2, they are limiting errors. They are limiting errors. Okay now. So then next, what is R1 minus R2? 200 plus or minus 6. Okay now. Then next example, I can go by R1 is equal to 400 plus or minus 4 percentage, and R2 is equal to 200 plus or minus 2 percentage. Okay now. Therefore R1 R2 is equal to 80000 plus or minus, irrespective of operation we should add now. That is what, 4 and 2 6. Again here division operation, R1 by R2 is equal to, magnitude is nothing here, 400 divided by 200 is of 2, plus or minus, please see again in the same, that is what, irrespective of operation you should add the errors. For adding in multiplication operation, they should be in percentages. The only condition is they should be in percentages. Here they should be in a magnitude. Okay now. So then next example, now I am giving R1 is equal to 400 plus or minus 4, and R2 is equal to 200 plus or minus 2. So first calculate R1 by R2 is equal to question mark. You can't calculate because I gave in magnitudes and I'm asking what? I'm asking a division operation. So first of all, for a division operation, I should go by what? Should calculate R1. R1 will give rise to, I should convert to percentage now, 4 by 400 of 100 will give me plus or minus 1 percentage, and R2 gives rise to 2 by 200 of 100 will give me plus or minus 1 percentage. So next I can take R1 by R2 gives rise to 400 plus or minus 1 percentage by 200 plus or minus 1 percentage. So R1 by R2 gives rise to 2 plus or minus 2 percentage. That is what, irrespective of operation, you should add all individual errors. Okay now. So then like next example I am giving here. Next example, R1 is equal to 400 plus or minus 4 percentage, and R2 is equal to 200 plus or minus 2 percentage. I am asking R1 plus R2. It's, come on, the next. So what I should give? I should again convert R1 to magnitude now. 4 percentage they give of 400 is equal to plus or minus 16, and R2 gives rise to 2% they gave of 200. This will gives rise to plus or minus 4. So I can conclude R1 plus R2 is equal to 600 plus or minus 20, and R1 minus R2 is equal to 200 plus or minus 20. Okay now? So what are limiting errors? So what is this? These are limiting errors. So what are limiting errors means this here, this 20, this 20 and this 20, they are limiting errors. They are limiting errors. Okay now? Then let's go for what are the conditions. See, try to understand here. Static error has only one sign. Initially I said na static error, relative static error and all that. Static error has only one sign, either positive or negative sign. Static error has only one sign, either positive or negative sign, plus or minus. But limiting errors has both positive and negative sign, plus or minus. Observe here. Here you got plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus operations, plus or minus operations. So they are called as a limiting errors. So they are called as a limiting errors. Okay now. Then let's go for what is the guaranteed accuracy error. So what is guaranteed accuracy error? Guaranteed accuracy error. Whenever the same limiting error expressed with respect to full scale deflection value called guaranteed accuracy error. Error means the same error, yeah, static error only. Measured value minus true value. What is error? Measured value minus true value. Whenever the limiting error is expressed with respect to full scale deflection value, FSD value, into 100. So this is what one of the most important formula in problematization we are going to use, and your entire error analysis, very important formula. Okay now, then next. So anyway, something in a meter, will any FSD value will change? See, I had a meter here. Suppose I had a meter. I had a meter like this. 0 to 10 amperes. 0 to 10 amperes. 0 to 10 amperes. Will my FSD value will change? FSD value is a constant. FSD value is a constant. Okay now. I may give 4 amperes. So your true value is of a 4 amperes. And then next. So it is showing 4.2 might be. So this measured value is of a 4.2 amperes. This is of a 4.2 amperes. Anyway, it is specified by that's the reason I am saying here it is a what percentage GAE is a constant value. Percentage GAE is a constant value since it is with respect to the since FSD value is constant and it is specified by the manufacturer. It is specified by the manufacturer. Okay, now let's go for what is limiting error. What is limiting error? Percentage limiting error. Whenever the same limiting error, what is limiting error? You know, calculation of limiting error we did with that all 3 points. Expressed with respect to true value, then it is called as a percentage limiting error. Percentage limiting error is equal to measured value minus true value into 100. Okay, now you know how to calculate a limiting error. We did 4 examples. You know how to calculate a limiting error. Okay now. So this is also one of the most important formula. So your entire error analysis will depend only on these 2 formulas most of the time. The next, let's go for next slide. So example, let's take an example. A 0 to 10 amperes ammeter with percentage GAE is equal to plus or minus 1%. Then find percentage limiting error. Okay, na? Then find percentage limiting error. Okay, na? So let's take true values as 1, 2, 5, 10. They're all in amperes. They're all in amperes. Okay, na? So first let's go for what is our formula here. Earlier, what is our formula? Let's start solution first of all. Solution. So I may take first of all, what is our percentage GAE formula? What is our percentage GAE formula? Error with respect to FSD value into 100 now. Error with respect to FSD value into 100. Error is what? This itself is again what here? This is what our limiting error. This is what our limiting error. So, what is the limiting error? I will remodify the same formula. Percentage GAE is equal to error with respect to FSD value into 100. So what I can take as error is equal to percentage GAE into FSD value by what? 100. So I can go what percentage GAE? Anyway, I gave as 1 into 10 by 100 will gives rise to plus or minus 0.1. Will gives rise to plus or minus 0.1. So we got what error here? We got error. We got error. We got finally we got what is our limiting error? What is our limiting error is plus or minus 0.1. Then we should find out now what is my percentage limiting error. What is my percentage limiting error? Okay, now. So we should go for percentage limiting error calculation. So first I will go for case 1. What is case 1? My true value is of 1 ampere. So let's, what is my true value? And anyway, I got my error as plus or minus 0.1. So percentage limiting error is equal to what? Error with respect to true value into 100. This was the formula I gave earlier. The same formula I am repeating here. So once I apply formula, what is my error is? See, observe here, limiting error will have plus or minus. Error with respect to true value into 100. So this will give rise to plus or minus 10%. Now I will go for case 2. Now I will go for case 2. So what is, in this case, true value is equal to 2 amperes. Percentage limiting error is equal to error with respect to true value into 100 now. So what is my error? Plus or minus 0.1 by 2 into 100 will use rise to plus or minus 5%. Then next, case 3. So okay, I'm going with case 3. In this case 3, what is my true value? It is of 5 amperes. So percentage limiting error is equal to plus error with respect to true value into 100 now. So I will go by substituting in the same. So percentage limiting error is equal to plus or minus 0.1 by 5 into 100 gives rise to plus or minus 2%. And case 4, I'm going with a true value of 10. In case 4, I'm going with a true value of 10. So percentage limiting error is equal to plus or minus 0.1 by 10 into 100. So this will give rise to plus or minus 1%. Okay now. So I will tabulate it. I will tabulate it for a while. I will tabulate it the next. So whenever my true value, I am tabulating it, and this is what my percentage LE. So when my true value is of 1 ampere, I am getting plus or minus 10%, and this is of a 2 amperes plus or minus 5%, and so 5 amperes is plus or minus 2%. This is for 10 amperes plus or minus 1%. Okay, now I'm tabulating the same thing. See, observe here. What you observe is as my true value increases near to FSG value, as my true value increases with respect to FSG value, what my percentage limiting error is? My percentage limiting error is decreasing. My percentage limiting error is decreasing. Okay, now the same thing. And whenever we require a true value which is equal to FSG value, then percentage GAE is equal to percentage LE. See, try to understand here. Try to understand the same thing I am narrating here. See, when we require a true value which is equal to FSG value, then so what I'm saying here, when I'm measuring 10 amperes, when I'm measuring 10 amperes, I'm getting plus or minus 1%. So I can write here, when I measure a true value is 10 amperes, I'm getting percentage LE is equal to 1%. And also, what is my percentage GAE is equal to, given in the question, is also 1%. The same point so both are equal. When we are measuring 10 amperes, both are equal. The same thing I'm narrating here. When we measure a true value which is equal to FSG value, then percentage LE is equal to percentage GA is equal to percentage. So then next, I would like to conclude in the same. So this is my 0 to 10 ampere scale, and this is my FSD value. So this I may take it as 5 amperes. Here I may take it as a 2 amperes. Here I may take it as a 1 ampere. So while calculating here, I will get a plus or minus 10% limiting error. While calculating here, I got plus or minus 5%. While calculating here, I got plus or minus 2%. While calculating here, plus or minus 1%. Okay, now? So the same point means as the pointer approaches FSG value, my percentage limiting error is decreasing. As pointer approaches FSD value, percentage limiting error is decreasing. That is the same, because 10, 5 to 1. Percentage limiting error magnitude is decreasing now. The same thing I narrated here. As pointer approaches FSD value, percentage limiting error decreases, whereas percentage GAE is constant. As pointer, and since percentage LE is with true value and percentage, you know these points. Percentage LE is with respect to true value, and percentage GA is with respect to FSD value. Okay, now as my pointer is approaching FSD value now, that is the reason choose always the scale such that the pointer enters into 1/3 of, so that the meter may not lose accuracy.